Hey guys, I have a MFJ-986 differential T-tuner. Nice little tuner. Has a couple little issues on the front face. You probably, I don't know what it is. Just loose. You know, they put these covers on here. It's a little, needs some glue. This looked like it was glued here and here. Has a little solder spot here. A little, that's a ding or something there. I don't know, but see, the light works. The power, that's all it's for, is the lamp. It doesn't control anything else in the unit. Can be used without the lamp or with the lamp. I don't have the power supply for it, the transformer, so I will give you the jack that goes in the back so you can splice in your own transformer if you have. It's a 12 volt. I don't know if you can't see up here, but it's 12 volts. It's only drawing 0.013 amps, so it's not a lot. Has your high-low power and your peak and average power. What else can I say about it? Coax 1 and 2, so you could have 2 antennas. Technically, you could have 3 because you could use the dummy load on the back as a 3rd antenna. It's wired exactly the same as coax 1 and 2. So you could have 3 antennas on this, or you could have 2 and the dummy load, or 1 antenna, whatever you guys want to do. Here's a balance line. There's a couple things you could do with the balance line. Look it up in the book. I'm not going to go through all of it. And then you have direct 1 and 2. That's just the pass-through. You know, you put it in direct 1, it just keys right through and out. It doesn't go through the capacitor, inductance, and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it. I'll give you a show that it works here real quick. So I'm using an ICOM IC 756 Pro 2. That's my bench test radio, if you don't know by now. But we'll just give her a key up. I think she's at about 35 watts, somewhere around there. And there you go. Yep, 35 watts. We'll go to high. Working. Do our peak. Well, I can't see it on there. We'll go to peak. That's your, like, kind of hold. Right? And then let's go back to average. I'll show you that the reflected's working. So we'll detune this, actually. Here you go, we get some reflected, and we'll show you that the inductor works. There we go, we get our inductance. So yeah, everything's working. I went through the entire unit, which I'll show you next if I don't drop the phone like I normally do. But so MFJ, they make a good product, but I want to explain to everyone that doesn't know is their quality control blows. And I'm probably going to cover you here. Let me try to do this without dropping it. I know. So you're going to see a lot of red paint in here. That's me. I went through and tightened every nut and bolt in this thing with the exception of the meter board and the input board, because I just put them in and I didn't want wet paint floating around in here when I was doing stuff. One nice thing about this is it does have the roller instead of the band. I used to use a rubber band in there and I hated it. All your everything was cleaned. Band switches are band switch. Your selector switch wafers were cleaned. All your buttons cleaned. I did align the unit. All right. The inductor. Let's talk inductor. And let's talk why a lot of people have problems with their antenna tuners. It's because they hear a little squeak when they're rolling the inductor. Let me see if I could get it. You hear a little eek once in a while, right? Leave it. Don't go in there with your WD-40 or your oil, and there's special grease you have to use on these inductors. Palstar makes it, actually, where you can go in and buy it off of Palstar. Comes in little pouches. It's what I use, and if you need to use it, you use that. That's what I use. So don't go in there and put oil on that. Throw the whole radio off. All right. What else can I say about this radio? Not too much. I guess you guys know what it is, right? You'll see the pictures. I will put some paint on those ones that I didn't do in there yet. And that's it, guys. So you have a working MFJ-986, and as far as I'm concerned, it's working better than a new one, because the new ones are going to come with stuff loose. And I even tightened the screws on the bottom, which I want to say 50% of them were loose. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing over there at MFJ, but I mean, you make a nice, decent product. But your quality control, I think you guys got to put someone in charge of quality control at MFJ. I don't know what else to tell you. So guys, here it is. The top is over here. I'll show you the top on video too real quick. You know, it's got some wear on the top. If you don't like wear, you could repaint it, or I think MFJ will sell you a new top for 40 bucks. I think they are. But yeah, it's got some scratches, not mine. So, you know, my stuff I try to keep scratch free, but not these guys. So there you go, guys. 73s, and God bless.